Hey guys, welcome back to the Studley vlog. Today we are chasing a fire and I am shooting with my Hasselblad 500 cm. So this fire started in the afternoon and it burned a few acres. LA City Fire Department was on scene and was able to knock it out really quick, but it did burn a lot of brush, and this is a spot that burns all the time. There's been a couple videos that I've shot at this same exact spot at the Sepulveda Basin, and the homeless people just keep lighting it up. I kind of grabbed my cameras really quick, so I actually had some HP5 loaded in the Hasselblad already, and it was metered at 800. So I shot that through and then shot a few different rolls of some random film I had. So some FP4, some FOMO film, and then another roll HP5. So at the Sepulveda Basin, it is full of a lot of brush and trees, and this is kind of home to a bunch of homeless people that live in there. And one of the main issues is that they cause a lot of fires here. There's fires here about every week or two, and I've been to about 5 already that were massive fires that were caused by homeless people leaving their propane stoves on or accidentally catching all their stuff on fire. So something you might not know about fires is that they actually use bulldozers to put out fire. Now it sounds kind of crazy because you're like, yo, that's for like pushing dirt around. But these bulldozers are so powerful that they can literally just push over trees and push over brush, and it knocks the fire out super quick. When you're out photographing wildfires, there are helicopters that come in and do water drops to help limit the amount of spread from the fire. And one of the things you have to be careful about is getting hit with a water drop. Most of the time you're fine, but if you're really close to it, it can injure you pretty bad. But they're pretty cool, and the cool water is nice, but the wind from it is insane. And you just get whacked with just brush and random rocks. this point, the head of the fire was pretty much knocked out, so it was just some small patches that were still burning. You might be wondering, where am I getting all this sweet footage of the fire? And that was from my buddy Leo and my buddy John. They were on the other side of the fire, and they were getting some pretty sweet shots, and I'll leave a link to their Instagrams in the bio. So you might notice some of the firemen in orange jumpsuits, and those are actually prisoners that get to help out and be firemen. And they actually just passed a law this past year to where after these guys are released, they're able to join the fire departments here, which is super cool that they'll be able to get a job once they come out. One of the reasons that the helicopters come in and drop is because sometimes they can't get a hose all the way out to the fire due to being too far away or not having enough water in their engines. And one of these drops is about what an engine holds in their water reservoir. So if they can just dump a ton of water at once, it'll knock it out a lot quicker. It's really interesting seeing photos freshly after something is burned because it kind of looks like something you'd see on Star Trek with just kind of these spooky, weird sticks, which are actually bushes that were completely burned up. It's always interesting to come across a tree that is still completely lit, but it's like glowing white because it's so hot. Most of these images were shot with my Hasselblad or my Fuji, but I also had my Leica M6 loaded up with some film, so I shot on that a little bit too. You'll notice some of the firemen are using hose and rakes, and that is to cut a line. So they will dig out the dirt and make a line of nothing that is able to burn so that the fire won't spread past that line. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out the rest of my videos on my channel and keep an eye out for more videos. See you next time.